this is Dennis Polis with another in the series of Open Philosophy videos. Today we're going to try to answer the question which Pilate famously asked Jesus, namely, what is truth? We're going to begin with a paradox discovered in 1913 by the English mathematician Philip Jourdain. This is known as Jourdain's paradox or the card paradox. It is based on the assumption that every sensible statement is either true or false. Imagine a card. On the front of the card is written, "The sentence on the other side of this card is true." On the back of the card is written, "The sentence on the other side of this card is false." There is no combination of true and false which can be assigned to the two sentences, which allows these statements to be consistent. So it appears that even well-defined, meaningful sentences don't have to be true or false. How can this be? The first sentence refers to something real, namely a sentence on the back of the card, and the sentence on the back of the card also refers to something real, namely the sentence on the front of the card. The problem, however, is that the two sentences taken jointly, the system, refers to nothing other than itself. Therefore, it is closed. A closed system makes no reference to human experience or to the world outside of itself. Now, let's consider a different card. On the front of it is the same sentence, namely, the sentence on the other side of this card is true. But when we turn the card over, we find a very different sentence, namely, the earth is mostly covered with water. This different sentence points outside of the system of sentences to the real world, to the world of experience. And because it does, we can check whether it is true or false. Does it agree with our experience, or does it not agree with our experience? Thus, it is only when we are speaking of things available to human experience that it makes sense to think our statements are true or false. If we're speaking of something other than human experience, like other sentences which don't ultimately refer to human experience, the idea of truth and falsity just simply doesn't apply.